So, this is my brow tutorial. I'm trying to move them. Finally! So if you guys want to see how I get my brows like this, then stick around. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that you get all your brows going in the right direction. So what I use to do this is just a traditional brow brush. Mine is from e.l.f., just a simple brow brush. Some people use spoolies, but I'm using a brow brush. Now that I have all my eyebrows going the same way, I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil. Do not ever use black. Ever, okay? Maybe Halloween you can use black. Maybe if you're going for, I don't know, maybe a screenplay or something and you just need to be a character, use black. But no one's eyebrows are jet black, alright? For me, my eyebrows are pretty dark, but I use black brown. And I'm using NYX's pencil in black brown. So what you want to do is line the bottom of your brows just to get a basic shape. And then I stop about that far from the actual beginning of my brows, okay? Just to get that basic shape. Then once you line the bottom, you're going to take use the same method and go across the top in the same shape. See how I'm just basically letting my eyebrows be my guide? Then once you get that top shape and the bottom shape, then you want to fill in. This is when you use very light strokes. Some people use brow powder. I just prefer to use my pencil. Very light strokes. Very, very light strokes. So I do a couple light strokes and I take my pencil or my brush again. Some people use a spoolie and you just kind of blend it. That's what I'm doing. So if I think it needs to be a little darker, then I'll take my pencil again and I will add a couple more dark strokes. Simple, quick strokes. And I will use my brush again and brush them just to blend out those strokes. Now for the beginning part of your eyebrow, I just take my brush and just kind of brush upwards and just use whatever color is left on that brush. And believe it or not, whatever color is left on that brush is just enough to fill in the front of your brows. You never want your brows to look too dark because that way they don't look natural. Traditionally, the beginning of your eyebrows are a lot lighter and the middle and the ends are a lot darker, okay? So you want to go for a more natural look. So that's pretty much the basic outline of my brows. Now, if I want them to be a little darker, then I take the flatter part, not the tip, but the flat part, and kind of just rub a little bit, very lightly, in the front, just to get a little bit of that color, hint of that color, on the front of my brow, okay? You take that brush, always take your brush, and follow through with what you did. Cool? So that's the basic outline. Now the next thing you want to do is what I like to call haloing. So you take your traditional foundation color and then you take your highlight color and you mix them together, okay? So in this case my foundation color is in the Graftobian HD Cream Concealer, or the foundation, and it's called Deep Xanth or Xanth, one or the other. And then my highlight color is the same company, but it's called Winter Wheat. So I just use both of those colors and I mix them together. And then once I mix them together, I use a pretty stiff brush. Some people use angle brushes, but I'm going to use the Ben Nye brush in FB7. And I'm going to use that brush, and what I'm going to do is go around the basic shape of my eyebrows. So you're going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right under, and this is going to work wonders. Good thing about concealer in this situation is that it's like an eraser on a pencil. It's like the best thing ever created. Now it's gonna look like a lot, but it's not a lot. You just blend it, okay? Make sure you blend it out. use my finger. So I'm going to take my finger, and yes, I bite my nails, people. Don't judge me. And I'm just going to blend it down. Try not to mess with the actual line though. Okay, so I'm going to blend it down. Make sure you're blending it though. Blend it out. Now, what you're going to do is use that same technique for the top. But for the top, I always add a little more of my foundation color. That way it's not as light as under here. Because you don't want to look like there's literally a halo around your eyebrow. You just want your eyebrows to look very clean. So I add just a little bit more of my traditional foundation color. And then you're going to do the same thing, but to the top. So you're going to take it. Very careful. And it's easier if you use an angle brush, but I've been doing this for so long that I'm fine with this brush. But it's easier for a lot of people to use angle brushes because it gives them the opportunity to see what they're doing. But for me, I'm okay at this point because I've been doing it for so long. And it's just like an eraser. It just erases everything. I'm sorry, y'all. It erases everything that shouldn't be there, and it pretty much just gives your eyebrow just a very clean shape. And then you take your finger again and you're going to blend it out. Try to avoid the actual line, okay? Just try to blend as closely to the line that you can get without actually touching that line, and just blend. Use your finger and just blend. Blend it into your skin and just touch up wherever you need to touch up. And that is pretty much how I do my brows. And I'm back again with the finished look. And I hope you guys like my tutorial. You guys can always go thinner, you can go thicker, you can go lighter. This is just kind of what I'm going through right now, a thick kind of dark phase. But you guys can feel free to lighten it up if you guys want to. Yes, I did just stutter. Don't judge me because I'm sick. But like always, go like my Facebook. Thumbs up. That's all you should be thinking. And subscribe to my channel. That's all you should be thinking. Go check out beautybycherie.com. I wasn't that sick earlier, but it just, I don't know, it just started like getting worse. I'm like declining on camera. So yeah, other than that, go like my Facebook and visit beautybycherie.com and subscribe. Like always, subscribe. It's just a little button. It's free. You like me, subscribe. Wonder why your makeup looks amazing and then about 30 minutes later you have a bunch of little creases. It's because you didn't pat your primer, your base, your concealer. You didn't pat it until it all the way dried. So mine is dry now, and what I'm going to do is take the Tangerine from my Ben Nye Grand Lumiere palette, tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply it to my lid, and I'm going to pack it on. Pack it on. And the reason why I'm using this color is because it has a lot of golden undertones in it, and my skin has a lot of golden undertones, so it makes my skin look really well. Now make sure you guys are staying below the crease and blending throughout. And when you apply, you want to keep your inner corner bare, because you're going to go back in a little bit with another color. And keep packing the color on. And I hope you guys can see it. Alright, so I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to take the Aztec Gold from the same palette, the Ben Nye palette. You're just gonna make sure you get it right in the inner corner of the eye. Right in that inner corner. And if you add a lighter color to your inner corner, what you do is you open up that eye. Make sure you're blending. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is take that same gold and you're going to get it right on the tip of your brush, and you're going to want to run it right along the inner corner of the eye. Just like that. Just to open up that eye just a little more. Make sure you're blending that orange in with that gold just in case you lost any. And again, that's going to keep it looking very natural. Now that that's done, what I want you guys to do is look. I want to take my Inglot. It's going to be orange, number 51. I'm going to take that and apply it back here. And the reason why I'm applying it here is because in her show, she wants you to look natural. However, there needs to be a degree of separation from the skin tone to the color that goes here. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, this brush right here, and I'm just going to apply a little of my Inglot. Again, it's number 51. I'm going to take that just a little bit, and I'm just going to run it across my eye. Make sure you're blending. Just run it right across the eye. And again, it's because I want there to be a degree of separation in color, but a very faint degree of separation in that color. And make sure you're blending it just to keep everything looking as natural as possible. Now this will be the time where if you guys wanted to, you would run maybe liner, maybe a brown or black liner around the eye. You would add lashes. I'm not going to do that because again, in her show, she wanted to keep everything natural looking, and she wanted to accentuate your natural beauty. So these colors, again, they bring out the undertones in my skin. They complement me, and I don't want to add anything because I want to keep it as natural looking as possible. So that's pretty much the eyes. The eyes are completely done. And yeah, it's gonna be it for the eyes. Okay, so if you guys want to know how to do my eyebrows, then I will film an eyebrow tutorial for you guys. If you want to learn how to do foundation or concealer, then I will do a foundation concealer video for you guys. And then as far as the rest of my face, I am wearing Graftobian HD Cream Concealer in the warm palette. Absolutely love it. I'm also wearing Inglot number 51 on my cheeks, and I brought it up to my temples. And then I'm wearing Revlon Airy Fairy on my lips with a little bit of gloss on top, and that is the entire look. I will be doing, like I said, a brow tutorial very soon. And again, this is the first video in my 2012 makeup trends series, so look out for the emerald eye tutorial. It's gonna be coming up next. Okay.